Well, hi there everyone. No jokes, it's not Papa Smurf, it's Aggo. I'm just about to make a short movie taken from Snaefell Mountain on the Isle of Man. I hope you all enjoy it. Today is Patrick's Day, so happy Paddy's Day everybody. You will get to see the Joey Dunlop Memorial, the TT course from the bungalow itself, and then I will walk to the top of Snaefell where hopefully we will get some good shots of the Kingdom of Man from there. I hope you like it. All the best. This is looking out from the Old Murray's Museum on the TT course. We're looking up towards Brandywell, down at the bungalow, and you can see the Brandywell Marshal shelter at the top of the hill there. And as I pan around, you will see the Joey Dunlop Memorial from behind. I will now go and take a couple of shots of the Joey Memorial. All its various winds are on the wall here, as you can see. 26 TT winds in all. Well, here we are looking up at the top of Snaefell just before I start my ascent. As you can see, at the moment we have a clear run. Hopefully the mist doesn't move in on us and we get some very good shots from the top. I'll just pan around now to my right back around to the top of Snaefell, so you can get a look at the Manx countryside as it is. The TT course there in the foreground, Brandywell, and a couple of the hills. And the top of Snaefell. Well, I'll start my ascent now. I'll take more footage sort of halfway up and then more at the top. Some of the local wildlife on the top of the mountain here. We've got sheep, as you can see. No sign of any hill hares or anything. As I pan to the right, you will see the river running down into the Laxey Valley, and in the distance you will see the top of the Laxey sort of town just out to your right there, just over that hill. But quite a nice view. A couple of cars heading towards the Graham Memorial on the TT course, and looking out towards North Barrule with the sheep in the foreground here. Nearly up there. It's still a bit of a climb to go, as you can see. I'm out of breath. Must be the old timer in me, but not to worry. We'll continue when I get to the top. Well, I'm standing up possibly, I'd say 300-400 meters from the top, as you can see. You can't actually see the bungalow or the Summit Hotel at the minute. It's just beyond that stand up there. And as I pan around to my right, you can see all the wildlife on the side of the hill, the sheep. And just if you look over North Barrule there, you can see out towards Tower Bend. You can just see the tower in the distance out towards Ramsey. And I'll pan around towards the Laxey Valley, and below the Laxey Valley there you can see the cars on the mountain road and the Manx Electric Railway running along the side of the hill there. And that little triangular building in front of us is the Graham Memorial at the Bungalow Bridge on the TT course. Now from where I'm standing you can see basically from the exit of the veranda through the Bungalow Bridge and up around the fast right hander into the bungalow, and then from the bungalow all the way to Brandywell. And if you look just to the left of Brandywell, you can see the left hander of the 33rd milestone just up about. You can see a car going around it now. That's just above the hillside there, as you can see, and beyond that is Douglas, and around to the right are the outlying hills of Douglas. And as I say, I'm not far from the top now, but as you can see it's still quite a climb, and I think the old this will get me fit somehow. I hope you're enjoying this short video, and I'll catch you at the top. Hello again, everybody. Oh, I'm shattered. I'm now sitting on top. I'm not on top of Snaefell as such. We're just next to the Summit Hotel where the tram stops, and I'm on the observation deck, and you can hear all sorts of noise in the background, like Subarus and what have you going up towards Brandywell. It's not a bad day, it's not very clear, but hopefully we'll get a good insight into the landscape of the Isle of Man. The sun is still shining, which is quite good, and it's quite a nice view. Have a look, I'll show you. As you can see, out to the left there is out towards Ramsey, and you can see the mountain railway running away from the observation deck. And then we'll scan out to the right over towards North Barrule, and I think North Barrule is actually out of view there beyond the tram lines. But then we'll come round to Laxey. You can see down into the Laxey village, right down towards the valley, and round to the right Ball Rhine, right in front of us. And more so out to the right you can see Onken above the hills. And as I pan a little bit further around, you've got the TT course in the foreground, and beyond you can see Douglas Harbour, and then more around to the right you can see Brandywell and the 33rd milestone just beyond. And well, I think it's 33rd, no, I think that's actually the 32nd beyond, and then further out to the left you can see the 33rd. And then down you can see down to the north south of the island, down towards Ronaldsay and the hillside and everything, and we're now panning round onto towards the west coast and out towards Peel. And in the foreground here we're at the Summit Hotel, which stands at 2,036 feet. We're now actually walking towards the summit, and you can see that little pillar in the middle of the grass. That is actually the summit of Snaefell at 2,036 feet. And then you have the radio mast just behind it, and as soon as we get there I will give you a look, panoramic view from the summit. There will be little bits you will not be able to see because of the radio mast and the building at the top, but I will move about in the hope that we'll be able to see quite a bit. On a clear day you can normally see Ireland, England, Scotland and Wales and the Kingdom of Man from up here, and the south of Ireland and the north of Ireland. Now this is actually the summit, and at the moment we're looking north towards Ramsey Bay, and just in the foreground you can see the land beyond, which is probably Cumbria or Scotland. I can't be certain. Now as I pan round to the right I will stop at intervals to give you a look, and if you can listen carefully you can hear bikes, and why wouldn't you? It's the Isle of Man, and we're looking out towards between North Barrule out towards Ramsey, and then we will shift around to the right and look out over the east coast towards the UK, over Laxey Bay. Now I will slowly pan round towards Onken. There we go, Onken in the foreground, the outskirts of Onken, and then of course you've got Douglas Harbour there again, and as we come round again we can now see Brandywell, the left-hander of Brandywell, the approach to the 32nd. If you look out to the left you can just see the road disappearing round the 33rd milestone, and now we're looking south of the island down towards the Cab, but as such from here we can't see the Cab, and South Barrule is down there somewhere as well. And now as we pan around you can actually, I don't know whether you can hear that bike, there's a bike coming up the mile at the minute. And now we're looking out towards Peel, and come around a little bit more, and over them hills there is more than likely Balaf and Kirkmichael. And as we pan right, yeah, there's a few bikes there, you can hear them. As we pan right up the west coast of the island, from sort of, you can see Derby Church out there, you can just about see the Derby airfield, and then up the coast and beyond. And we're back to where we started. Not a bad view considering the day that's in it. And we'll swing back around the right and look down towards the Taltywill Glen there down among the trees, and then we've got the reservoir out to your left there. And I'll pan around again. You can actually hear that bike. I'm going to walk over to the north edge of the mountain so you can get a look. I'm now panning from Laxey back towards the TT course and at North Barrule. And just as we come towards North Barrule and you look down to your left, you can actually see the Black Hut, or Casey's as it's called. It's actually just before the Black Hut, Casey's shelter. And then as you go along the TT course, you can just see the mountain box at the end of the mountain mile with Ramsey in the distance. And as I pan the camera up a little bit now to the right, you can see the run up from Guthrie's up to the mountain mile, and then right in the far distance is possibly, I'm not sure whether it is the approach to Guthrie's or Joey's or the approach to Joey's, but that's looking back down the mountain mile from the north side of Snaefell Mountain. And for that, those of you who don't understand Snaefell Mountain is actually Manx for Snow Mountain. And we're now standing on the north face of Snow Mountain, panning back around over, as you can see right in the far top of the picture, you can just about see the Point of Ayre Lighthouse. We'll pan around past Andrea's, Derby Airfield, Derby Church, and then I think the little buildings above that you can see beyond is actually Ballaugh Beach, the beach out towards Ballaugh. And then we run back around to the left and we run out of scenery. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it, and as you can see, we've just beaten the mist. It's closing in as I speak, and the bit I'm not looking forward to be fair, is the descent, as I fell 3 times the last time, and I hope not to fall this time. Well, I'll upload this in about an hour. I hope you all enjoy it. Happy Paddys. Here's the descent, which I'll take, which can be pretty dangerous if it's rainy or slippery. You can see the track which I walked up earlier, all the way down to the old Murray's Museum and the bungalow. Well, I'm going to make my descent now. I'll say hello when I get to the bottom. I'm not looking forward to this. You never know, I might find me number 2 Papa Smurf hat that I lost here the last day. Look around to there. There's a motorcyclist overtaking a van into the bungalow bridge, the Grey Memorial, and heading up towards the bungalow. Not saying you can see him. It's pretty small to me from up. Listen. What a beautiful sound, listen. Well, hello there everyone, back again. I've just come down off the hill. Oh man, what a... No falls, didn't lose the old Papa Smurf hat. Still have the number 2 hat. Yeah, it's starting to close in a bit now. The weather's still very, very warm. I'm absolutely sweating, to be honest. Well, I hope you enjoy the following video and have a lovely day. And maybe I'll make another one of these in the near future, who knows. And the helmet here, look, geez, Papa Smurf, that's Papa Smurf hair, you see. Jeez. It's blown a gale up here as well, though it's not really. There we go, that's better. We'll put back on the Papa Smurf hat, keep the hair under control. Well, enjoy your day, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye.